guys, today I will be giving you a tutorial of my Christmas Hub Notion template. So the first thing you're going to see when you open up the Christmas Hub is what kind of events you have planned for this season, and then a Christmas calendar. Also on the right side, we have a Christmas countdown, a playlist. On the left side, we have a navigation bar and an urgent to-do list. Now let's go through each page, and that will help you understand kind of how each section is connected to each other. First is going to be the activities. And here, as you can see, we have a planned and scheduled activity gallery here. But when you start building your activities, first you're going to go to the ideas, where you have a collection of activities that you can do throughout the season. And you're going to, every year come over here and pick which one are you going to be doing this year, which one you're not going to do. And based on that, you're going to have these categories that are planned and scheduled for this year. Not this year means that you're not going to do it, and but you still want to save it in the ideas section. So maybe next year you will consider doing that activity. And then done is obviously once the event is over. So how you're going to add new events is you just come over here, click new. Let's say we're going to plan a gingerbread house decoration party. So the type is family activity. Date will be maybe on the 21st. Status is planning to do this. Attendees, here you can choose who is going to be at the party. Let's say the whole family. Location, home. Assigned means that if you want to assign a specific person to this party. And then budget. We can also change the cover if we want. And add a cute picture for a gingerbread house decoration. So now you can see that the gingerbread house decoration party appeared under planned and scheduled. And let's say we had our gingerbread house party. So then I can select done, and now it's going to disappear from this section, and you will be able to find it under the done tab. So once this season is over, you can go back to not this year and put them back into draft. And that way, next year when it comes, you can have all of your events underneath ideas and decide if you're going to do it or not. Once you added all the events in this database, then you can go down here and start adding them to your calendar, unless you have done that individually. But if it's easier for you, you can kind of see the calendar on the left side and all the Christmas activities on the right side, and you can just drag and drop them into your calendar based on when each event is going to be happening. Now let's go see the expenses page. This one is pretty simple. You have the items, the set budget, and then how much you actually spent on it and the progress. This is something I'm personally not using because I mostly use the gift planning section for budgeting. But if you're spending money on other things like throwing parties or traveling, that's probably going to come very useful for you to use. Then I also have a mood board page where you can just throw pictures together and, use it as an inspiration. Gift planning is something that I'm gonna leave for last because that's my biggest page. I also have some movie suggestions here. You can just select them once you watched it. You can add new ones as well if you want. And beside movies, I also have music playlists. Next, we have some holiday recipes that you can collect over here. When you're putting in a new recipe, you can add the course, the cuisine, scheduled date as when you're planning to make this, prep time, cook time, total time, difficulty level. Then you can add the source here, the link where you found the recipe from, how many servings are, who's assigned to make this recipe, what's the rating, and are you gonna pair it with something. And then I also have on this page separate sections to just have like an easier overview once you are ready to make these meals. For example, you can make a section here for the Christmas morning menu, and then you can have Christmas drinks, desserts. I have the entree here and dinner, appetizers, snacks, whatever fits to your holiday traditions. You can make a section for it here. Next page is tasks. Here you're gonna have mostly like to-do lists, and they're gonna be based on categories. For example, if you need to do some organizing, cooking, shopping, cleaning, and gift wrapping, that you can kind of make a to-do list over here. And they're also, as you can see, have their own categories, their progresses as you go through them, deadline, budget, and completed. So that's pretty straightforward. I have also made a section here if you are delegating your to-do list to another person that's in your household, or in your family, or with your friends, if you have some things that you guys are doing together, and then you can make like a separate list. If you like sticky notes, you can use this section here. So now let's go back to the gift planning page, which is me personally what I've been using the most. So the very first thing you're going to see on this page is a gift tracker. You can see a full list of all the gifts that you have entered into the database. And how you do that is you just go over here to new, give it a name, let's say a book, and then a person. You're going to pick who you're going to gift this to. What's the status? Is this just an idea? You want to buy it? You already bought it, shipped, arrived, wrapped, and you already gifted it. Occasion, I have multiple occasions here, so this is not just for Christmas. So you can use this gift planner for throughout the whole year. What type of present is this? What store is it from? The purchase date, gifting date, what's the price, some notes you need to add, link, and wrap with means that if there's another gift that you want to wrap together with this one, then they're going to be linked together on this page. So here on this tab, you can see all the presents that already have been gifted, and the status is where you can kind of see what's the status of each present. The next view is gifts by recipients, where basically you can see what each person is receiving side by side. And for me, this is helpful because then I can quickly see and compare people and make sure that, for me it's important that they receive similar items, or compare them together, let's say in value. So for example, these espresso machine and this watch are in a similar value. So I'm just gonna drag this up here so I can have it side by side and keep track of all the presents. Let's say I want clothing to be together, so I'm gonna move these shoes over where the sweater are. And then now I can kind of see, let's say this book will actually be gifted to the third person, not the first one. So I can just drag and drop that over here. So that's why I like this view. And I can also look at the different present categories. For example, Christmas, stocking stuffers, or advent calendar that I also have, or you can just add whatever other categories you have. And then in this view, you can quickly see what each person is getting for a specific occasion. For example, from Santa, or here's the stocking stuffer, and I can just go to each person. And when I'm wrapping the presents, I can just come to this list and have a quick view of what I need to wrap or what I need to get ready. This skincare gift basket, I still have to buy it. So let's say I go and buy it, and then I come here and I can just update my progress that I bought it. And then here underneath I have a advent calendar that also can be populated with gifts. On a side, I have added a to-do list, which is actually the same list from this task page. So this is just copied and pasted into the gift planning. And I have just selected the gifts and cards section. Nothing else is here because when we're on this page, we're planning our gifts and wrapping things, and we just want to have a quick view of what needs to be done regarding of the gift planning and gift giving. And then up here, I have made a completely separate database for people that are recipients of our presents. So let's say mom, dad, husband, wife, kids, and then here you're just gonna name these people, and each person has their own separate page where you can just collect all the informations and all the presents. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. If you just open up, let's say name one, you open up this page. And you can name the person, let's say Anna, and you can add the phone number, email, address, birthday even, add some notes. And as you can see, all the gifts that have been assigned to this person will be linked over here. And then underneath here, you have a table view of each occasion that you want to give this person. As you can see, I already added some Christmas gifts here, stocking stuffers, but you can just, if you have an idea for a birthday, maybe like an air fryer, and then you're just going to add it to the birthday section as an idea. And then later on, when her birthday comes, you can just come to this database and check your ideas. You can leave some here for next Christmas, It's been really helpful for me to have like a separate page for each person. Also, it's, very helpful to have the address for each person. So if you want to ship them or send them a gift. So that's basically it for the Christmas Hub. As you can see, they kind of get connected with other templates. For example, you can connect this Christmas Hub with your recipe book. You can connect it with if you have like a database of people that you have all of their personal information, and you can just link them together with your Christmas Hub, and it's easier to purchase gifts for them that way. You can also connect gift planning that is not just Christmas and holiday related. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you found it helpful. And have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you next time.